Hey everyone, welcome to the first visit video tour for my new 2018 design. Today we're going to be talking in this video specifically about the top menu. So if this is your first visit, or if you want to find out a little bit more of my personal thoughts of how I designed this, then this is the place to do it. So obviously, when you type in dioramaworkshop.com, it's the same thing as hitting this logo button here, which brings you to this page. So this is the welcome page, the dioramaworkshop.com, and as you can see, it says it's the official site of the Star Wars Celebration Convention Diorama Builder Workshops, which is the workshops that I produce and have been designing for the Star Wars Celebration Convention since 2002. So since I'm the one doing the conventions, obviously it makes sense that this would be the official site that for all of the photos that you can't find anywhere else, and home to Frank Diorio, which is me. Star Wars action figure diorama tutorials. So everything that we build at Celebration and some that I do at home that aren't part of celebrations, I will give you free decals, blueprints, and instructions on how to recreate these dioramas in your own home, as well as visitor gallery and all that, but we will get to that when we go to the rest of the menu. So this is basically what you see here. And then the first four things that you see is the social media shortcut links. So Facebook, Twitter, if you have accounts, your YouTube channel, and Instagram. So when you scroll down over here from this page, and you bring down, zoop, then the first thing you'll see is this week's featured posts. These change, it's the top 6 of the week. And so this basically are your links if you want to see what you've missed in the last couple of days. You also have these little shortcuts here. These are the category buttons, which I love about this WordPress design. It's the reason I got this. If you want to see what's Celebration 2 Day 1, you click on this and it shows you there's one video for this one at the moment. And then if I see decals, episode 4, 1 decal, episode 4 making of, there's 4 videos, 4 posts with these instructions. And then production Celebration 2, we have the day 1 of Celebration at this moment. So if you click twice on these category buttons, then it brings back everything that you see here. Now this happens on all of the pages, but we'll re-explain that when we get later into those areas. So for the moment, these buttons act the same way. Click one, bring this category, click twice, bring everything back. Now if you scroll down past the featured posts, you get a small explanation for the first visitor. Oh, I'm going too fast. Inside the workshop, quick explanation of what the site is all about. All you need to do to build my Star Wars action figure diorama displays in your own home, including every build that I created for Star Wars Celebration conventions. So you have over here making of, which is the step-by-step photo instructions that assist you in building the personal dioramas that I made and the Celebration Workshop dioramas to build in your home. Then you have decals. These are free decals that I put for download so that you could print at home on your computer, on your printer, obviously not the computer, but print on the computer, on the printer. And then this will assist you with the making of instructions, how to build the diorama if there were decals in that specific diorama. Blueprints, when available, I'm going to allow you to do. They're free as well as the decals. These are blueprints of the step-by-step instructions, so you follow it sort of like a recipe. Follow the blueprints, use the decals, and the making of. So this is what these 3 main sections are. Videos, this would be the tutorials that will be on the YouTube channel. This is kind of the making of versions. Making of is step-by-step photos in still photo mode and videos is the same build but in video mode. So some people prefer to watch how I build it in video instruction, because sometimes it's hard to understand if it's a still image compared to seeing how it's done. So that's what this video zone is for, this link. Gallery, well, this is where you'll find hundreds of photos of my own, the Celebration Workshop, and from you guys, the visitors, because we have reinstalled or reinitiated the visitor gallery, so that if you've made a diorama and you want to share it with the world, well, I'll make a page for you, and then we'll be able to share your stuff with the rest of the world. Don't be shy. It's only the millions of people on the world who are watching you. So this is the link for the gallery. And then the conventions, well, this is, as we said, the official Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builder Workshop. Every convention since 2002. So this is where you have the coverage of everything in the design process and all of the actual day-to-day, what's going on and after the show. So that's in the convention area. So if you scroll from here, you get a little message saying, do you have a question? Do you have photos to share? Then email me, Frank, that's me, obviously, Frank Diorio. dioramaworkshop.com at gmail.com is our new email address. So you can send me any information, any questions. If you have photos to share, this is where you reach me. dioramaworkshop.com at gmail.com. If by any chance you don't get a reply within a week, send me another email and bug me and say, hey, you haven't replied yet. I usually do reply. I read all the emails. I don't delete the emails. So, I'm not just going to ignore the email. So if I'm super busy or I have friends visiting or something which is keeping me away from the website, that's the only reason I would not be replying to your email. So then at the bottom over here on this page, and this is on every page, is you have, if you like what you see, please share with your friends using social media buttons. So if you want to share the post that you're watching on your Facebook, then you click Facebook. If you want to tweet about it, Google share, save Pinterest. Excuse me. And this is for the social media share buttons that share on your pages. And then if we go down a little more, scroll over here. So you have these three columns over here. So the most recent posts, these are just the same links that you've seen up, the 5 top posts with the date, and it'll bring you directly to these pages. Then if here is my social media links. So if you want to see more dioramas, then you can click here to go on my personal page, go here to go on the official Diorama Workshop page. Here is for the Celebration Diorama Builders Fan Club, the official fan club of the Star Wars Celebration Diorama Builder Convention workshops that we do, and Twitter, Diorama Workshop tweets, that's the tweets for the workshop, and then we have the YouTube link for to go to the dioramaworkshop.com video channel, and then Instagram pics, that's my personal photos of if I go to the toy store, if I find something interesting that I want to share, whatever, that can be located there in case you don't have Facebook or Twitter. I should get a glass of water while I talk so much as my throat's getting all dry. Okay, and then over here in the news archives, when you select this, then you select the month. We relaunched in April of this year, and so you see in April there was 108 posts that I did. May 36, June I was lazy, there was 5, 25 in July, and then August, we just started August, we have 2. And so this is where you can go see directly what month is going on. And if you want to go another shortcut using categories, then you can do that over here by selecting category on here. And this shows you everything that is there at the moment. This will grow as other categories that are not yet posted. So say if you want to go to science fiction diorama, there's 1 post about that. Here's a diorama science fiction, there's 2 posts. Production for Celebration 5, there's 4. pre-production, celebration 5, 6, 7, there's 7, and so on. If making instructions, 6, episode 4, 1, episode 5, and so on. So this brings you directly to this category page, and you're able to see what goes on with that. Now, if I go down to the bottom, well, that's pretty much it. This is just the basic copyright. Diorama Workshop, join the Diorama Workshop family, share your dioramas, email me your photos, etc. So, this is the main page that you see when you type in dioramaworkshop.com. That brings you here. Now, the top menu, which we're talking about, is everything that you see over here. The top menu, when you're on your desktop, which is what I'm filming this on, you have the menu at the top here, like this, with all of the pull downs that go over here, which will go in separate detail in other videos. Now we're just going to concentrate on these over here. On your phone and on your tablets, this zone on some of them is blank. So this is all white. You don't see any links here. Where you see the links is using these 3 buttons here that you see. When you click on it on the laptop, it gives me these recent posts. But if you use it on your phone or your tablet, instead of these icons there, or these little thumbnail posts, links, you'll see the actual text links. So you'll see home, and then the different submenus of the home, convention, submenus of convention, tutorial. So this is, close this, this is where you're going to go on your phone and tablet when you don't use this. This menu here is only for laptops and on your hard drive, or not hard drive, on your desktops. I'm going to have to start learning to speak English again. Anyway, okay, so these menus here, the top menus, I've designed them so that you can learn about what we're talking about now without going in here. So if you want to know what's in these submenus, if I click on home, let's go to home, then it'll show you here. In the home, you have all of these things. You have latest news, who is Frank, that's me, about the site, first visit, email Frank, and all these informations. And then obviously, like I described, all this bottom footer thing, this is the same information on each page. You're going to refine this, the news, archives, category, shortcut, etc. So that's what you'll find inside that. So if you click on each one of these, then you'll be able to see, okay, well, this is, I click on conventions, this shows you the convention menu, and then what's inside the convention menu by sports, celebration 2, celebration 3, 4, 5, etc. Now, these are links as well, so if you don't want to do these pull down menus, you can use this. And if you're on your phone, well, then sometimes it's easier to use these links because, as I said, you don't really see these top menu links up there. So after that, the next one after conventions is tutorials. And then the same thing, if you click just on this tutorial, you will see the tutorials menu with all of the available things that are inside this. But we will be doing separate videos for each of these. So if you want specific details on each of these, just click on that video's information. And then gallery, the same thing. And then social media. These live cam and social media don't have pull down because it's basically just one simple link. So if I go to social media, for example, then you have the descriptions of the 3 different Facebook pages that I have if you have accounts, with the actual links to go to all of these things. And then you have the Twitter and YouTube and Instagram links as well. And so then in LiveCam, the same thing. LiveCam, there's nothing really that happens in LiveCam. This is more for information. The live cam, it goes on Facebook Live streams. It's basically videos of me filming myself in Fly on the Wall. So if I'm making a video to be edited to put in the YouTube channel, then this is where you'll see it live, sort of like before it gets edited and all that. These live streams sometimes get saved into the YouTube channel. If I do specifically workshop counting videos or reviews of the toys and Office Cam, sometimes I'll do some feedback or question and answering, that kind of things. But those eventually will be embedded either on the site or on YouTube, so that's what this is. The rest of the top menu, you have here the Facebook links, the same as we had at the bottom. So link to Facebook, link to Twitter, link to Diorama Workshop YouTube, Instagram. Then here's your search. And you type what you want here. It'll find it on the site. Hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. And then again, these three little buttons, you don't really use them unless you're on your phone and on the tablet. So that explains to you for your first visit on how this top menu works. So now we're going to go from menu to menu in separate videos. So the next video will be home. So if you like this, make sure to subscribe and encourage the channel. And let's go to the home menu in the next video, okay?